Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host. And every morning we will be watching this momentum column. We watch the numbers rise. We can also watch the volume spike number. The best scenario would be we have a number moving here plus a spike. Once we confirm a stock is moving and has volume, we come over to the current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume being traded to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing. It's not a certain number, it's just great volume flow that the buyers and sellers are having a battle. And we join in on that battle when appropriate. Once we see this spike over here, if the price is running up, you may see me mark a resistance level when it stops rising, and then the price will drop back and I will mark a support level. If you are a beginning trader, I highly suggest you plan your entries down here for the second run up. And hopefully we get a white arrow along that run up. This is a pullback indicator that lets us know that the stock has increased volume after this pullback and buyers are coming back in. And the stock usually rises. Don't just buy into here though without checking these other indicators. They are all tied together. These are volume bars. We want to see tall green bars, which is buyers coming in above this yellow average volume line. We also want to see the My Blessing indicator running up like so. That means this one's working here. This one is correct. This one is correct. And then we plan our entry. If you've never been here before, make sure you reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that person. I build indicators and teach you how to use indicators, and that's about as far as I go. But once you learn these indicators, you automatically learn how to trade with these indicators, and it makes trading a little bit easier. It's still hard, don't get me wrong. And just make sure that if you're new here, you watch for many, many hours, many days. Don't just come here thinking it looks easy, I can do this, or you're going to lose all of your money. Attend these live streams regularly so that you watch each and every day because each trade is different. And one trade you may think is perfect when it's not. So just make sure you participate every day in the live streams. And also, if you are a new trader and you've never traded before, I highly suggest you watch live, just like we're set up here, but make sure you're set up on your own computer, and you have to be a premium member to do that. But once you're set up on your own computer, don't trade money if you're learning. Write it down on paper. Okay, I would have bought it here, and I would have exited here, and I would have made this much money. Keep a journal of what you're doing. If you are profitable on paper and you decide to take a shot at it, trade with small share size. 1 share, 5 shares, 10 shares, whatever your risk factor is, until you become profitable. You can always increase your share size the more you learn and the longer you're here, and you also increase the profit if you are good at it. I thank you for joining me this morning for this pre-market live session. We're noticing DJT, which is Donald Trump, moving around a little bit, seems to be pulling back currently, but that's because the USA market is not open yet. It opens at 6 a.m. Hopefully this stock will turn around, get back above the 34 EMA and start running up. Not saying it's going to, but there is a possibility. There is news out. Haven't seen anything else moving this morning. We have about a minute left to go, so make sure that your active trader is on TIF equals EXT. That way you can trade pre-market without any issues. And if you're not set up for pre-market, you need to look it up on YouTube or contact one of our support members to help you get set up to trade pre-market. Got about 30 seconds to go. And we will be watching DJT at the open. I'm going to zoom in a little bit tighter here so we can get a better view of what it's going to do. Hopefully this is our play for this morning and we can just get it done really quick here. All right, about 5 seconds. And we are off. Let's see which direction it heads. I'm watching all indicators. I need this one to turn up. I want to see green bars coming in, and we're not seeing that currently. May take a second for everything to start kicking in and firing up. Not seeing anything spiking up here yet. I have DJT on another chart. You should as well. Keep an eye on it. If something else spikes, I will be clicking off of it and checking out the other stock. Not looking like anybody's interested in DJT yet this morning. There was a big maybe there. All right, let's see. We have OCTO pushing up higher. If you chase green candles, good luck to you. This one is running up. Easily pick up 10 or 15 cents on this one. Watch the dominator bars. This is where you're looking. You're not looking up here at the candle or the money. You're watching for a red bar to come in. That means they will be taking profit. And this is where you want to plan your entry, is on a red bar here. Otherwise, you may leave some money on the table. Few sellers taking profit. No red here yet. Running back up now, 440. Always take profit or some profit when these candles spike upwards. Lock it in. You can always leave a little there if you think it's going to run up more. This one is kind of weak. I'm going to go ahead and say that. It's not really being fired up like we like to see them. Kind of bouncing around now, showing a little weakness. So if you haven't taken profit, you should probably consider taking some. Still, there's the red coming in now. These investors will get tired of waiting on it to go up, and they will start bailing on this stock. It went away. We're back to buyers. I can see sellers coming in. Nice little push up to 445 now. We gained another nickel on the high. And good morning, YouTubers. Good to see you guys back this morning. And gals. Pretty strong here. They're not really selling off hard. We do have some tall wicks on the top. These are sellers driving the price back down. So you got to be careful here if you're hanging on. We do have a red bar coming in with sellers. The My Blessing indicator is now turning south. It's getting weaker. Good job, FSTL. Good job, Greg B. Good job, YouTube. Good morning, Jimmy. Looks like they want it to go up more. We are holding this price level nicely. Watching these dominator bars of buyers coming in. We need it to keep growing. This is the strength of the run up. The taller this bar, the stronger the run up, the more buyers into it. Nice and tall. There we go. So when I first charted it, we were probably up here around $4. So you had a chance to pick up about 15 or 20 cents a share. Nice little gap up to 458. If you've never been here before, you'll see red candles going up. And that's because of the indicator that we are running. It's called Master Scalper. And if these indicators are not in alignment with the price, it's warning you, yes, it's going up, but there are sellers on board and it may reverse. And the same thing with green candles going down. There may be buyers on board, but the price is dropping. And you'll learn that over time once you have the master scalper and you pay attention to the colors and these two indicators. So we have an indicator going down here. It's not like the initial run up. So the candles are red. This is showing weakness. This is telling you something may turn around. Well, thank you, Lord, for this profit right out of the gate. It's not much, but it will do. Good job, Milo. Good job, up 2 cents. Good job, Greg B. TK, you just a little bit late, brother. It's done run up. It's found its resting spot. Hopefully we'll get another one for you. Good job, Glenn. Looks like we're starting to sell off a little bit now. I got some red bars coming in. The price is dropping slightly. This indicator is pointing south. That's why these candles were red, to warn you that this could happen. CAPR, the next rocket maybe. Let's see where it goes. Currently at 1045 when I clicked on it. Watching these dominator bars for buyers. We do have some profit takers here. Don't just jump into these stocks. Let it set up a trend before you get in. Right now we've missed the run up slightly and there's taking profit already. So we are late on this one. Red dominator bars coming in. Small green one. Pushing back up now. Maybe the profit taking is over. Not seeing the volume for this stock to get into it. We don't have enough volume flow to get in and get out safely. So do not enter this stock. We need participants. If we don't have them, we can't get in and out quick enough. All right, enjoy your coffee while we wait on the next one. If you've never been here looking at these stock charts, we don't go searching for stocks. They're going to pop up here if they are moving in pre-market. And if they don't pop up on my screen because of the delay and scan refreshing on ThinkorSwim, they pop up on a member's screen. We don't all refresh at the same time, and that's really a good thing because you'll see members posting stock picks that are not on my screen, and that's because their scan refreshed before mine did. So we pretty much eliminate that delay by trading in a group, and we all buying the same stock, so that helps drive up the price a little bit. And I know you're thinking we can't move the stock. Well, yes, you can in pre-market because they did not have volume until we came in or until another group came in and then we joined them. So we do move prices in pre-market. Just that we have to have enough of us buying into it to raise the price. EBS. Not on mine. I'll go ahead and type it in. EBS. Looks like we missed this already. This was probably before our market opened or right when our market opened. It's already ran up, sold off, and don't know where it's going. It also has no volume. So always please check the volume before you post them. Make sure there's participants in this stock because we can't trade it if nobody's buying or selling. Okay, ATCH, a penny stock running up here. Let's see where it goes. It's got the attention. Nice green dominator bars. This indicator looks good. We're probably going to run up for a nickel or so. Don't expect very much out of this stock. But if you buy enough shares, you can make a decent profit. During this process, we're watching these bars. We're not watching money or candles. We're watching buyers once you enter the stock, and you want to hang on until you see red here. This is the kind of volume flow we like to see. If you haven't looked up here to see, nice numbers coming in, pushing up for now for a penny. Not a real strong run up, but there are buyers on board. And I know I've said this 1,000 times. I don't buy these cheaper stocks. They are a high risk for me under a large lot size. So I stay clear of them. Good job, Greg B. $130 on this one. Jimmy, if you found another one, buy it. If it looks good, brother, don't pass them up because I'm on a different one. I know many of you do that. You just wait on my screen when you should be clicking on anything that moves. You have the setup if you're a premium member. All right, a little weak on this one. If you got into it, you may want to consider getting out, maybe. We may have wrote it for a penny if you're lucky, or 2 pennies. AP, I do 1 free hour on YouTube 3 days a week, which would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I actually trade 4 hours a day live as a premium member on Discord. If you're not a member of our Discord, there's a link at the top of the chat where you type in white and yellow banner at the top. Click that, join our Discord, upgrade to the premium member, and you'll get access to all of the tools, live stream support, talk to other traders, trading floors. We have a good setup. We'd love to have you on board if you get interested. So we're up a little bit here on this penny stock, about a penny. And we will be changing off of Discord to a website here soon. We have a lot of back end work to go yet. It's not going as fast as I want it to go, but that's always the case, isn't it? But we will get there eventually. Just want to make sure it's all correct before we launch the site. Try to get away from the issues and the spammers that are located on Discord. And while we're on that topic, don't fall for anybody that looks like me that is messaging you on Discord. It is not me messaging you. They're trying to get you to buy their crypto, make a deposit in their whatever. I want to rip you off company. That's the way that's going. Stay clear of them. Right click their name and block them. Because it's not me contacting you. If I contact anybody, I contact everybody at once. I have nothing to hide, nothing to sell you on the backside, so don't trust any spammers. And once we get to the website, we won't have those issues anymore. It'll be safe and secure. Hollywood, you should be using the PreMarket one. I updated them last week, I believe, or the week before. Had trouble with it for a while because of the Schwab merger and the switchover, but it's all cleared up and working fine. That's what I'm using, is this one here. All right, looks like it's over for this penny stock. And this magic scan here, if you don't know what it is it tracks the movers for the last 30 minutes. If they quit moving, they drop off this list. If they start moving, they get added to this scan. Currently nothing moving. Enjoy your coffee as we wait. Doc number 1 or number 2 are the same for now. Just had to fill in the space on Discord. Still working on that custom scan that includes the after hours from yesterday. That one's a little tough. But 1 and 2 are the same. ATCH, the buyers came back in to push it a little higher. We do have that pullback arrow. But because it's a penny stock, I will not be entering this trade. I want more than pennies. I want quarters, 50-cent pieces, and dollars. And we get them occasionally. So what we're probably seeing here is the stock ran up. A lot of people missed it, but they were watching it and said, oh, I bet it's going to run again. And that's these people coming in. So we were kind of there first. Then everybody else finds it eventually and drives it up a little more. So each time we get a stock running, put it in another watch list, your personal watch list, so you can watch it throughout the morning to see if it continues to run and that you can continue making money off of it. OCTO, it's not a pullback, it's a sell-off. Pullback is when it runs up, makes a dip back, and then runs up again, not just a continually selling off situation. It has to have 3 or 4 candles and then a run up again. This indicator does the workout for you. It does all the brain thinking. It's watching for a lot of things that you don't normally think of to watch. So it's not going to just post an arrow because something did something. It's actually watching the numbers. We play buyers and sellers here. Once the buyers outnumber the sellers, we ride the wave with them and get out when they get out. It's called scalping. If you've never done it before, it's quick profit, but you have to know what you're doing. Does it have good volume, Billy? If it has good volume, I'll pull it up. All right, looking back at OCTO, we are on the back side of the trade. The money was here. They all took profit. Don't be tempted here unless we can have continuing green bars coming in. This could be the guy that said, I missed it, I'm going to try here, and he doesn't make any money. Sellers. And that's what I'm talking about. It didn't go anywhere. Now this guy's wondering if he should stay in or not. I see Neo here on the chart, but I'm not going to click on it. It doesn't pay very much money. Good job, retired 30. TNON, I'll take a look at it. Volume is extremely low. Actually stopped. It's not doing anything. Good job, Chaz, man. Any profit is good profit, brother. Even if it's $1 or a penny. If you didn't lose in the stock market, you did well. I'll look at ELYM. I'm not seeing the volume, but it may come in. The chart looks good. Thank you for posting it. It is here on the charts. So the buyers could hit it soon. Let's see if they come in. Not going to touch it though if this number is not moving. You need to train your brain that if this number is not really flying, you don't waste your money on it. Good morning, Benjamin. Thank you for joining us. OCTO, the volume is getting hotter. Let's see what happens. We do have a short green bar, but we don't have volume higher than average volume, and we really need the buyers to be above this yellow line, and they're starting to get there. If they're not above this yellow line, this price is not going anywhere. It may go up 1 or 2 cents and pull back down, but it's not going to fly like we need it to. If this bars are not long and the buyers are not attacking it, we're not going to make anything. TNON, did it finally launch? It is launching. They're pushing it back up. You can see the buyers coming in. We're way above that yellow line. Let's see if we can push it higher. Looking nice so far. Nice, taller. It's a taller dominator bar now. There's more buyers coming in, running the price up. That's a 20-cent candle right there. Could be more. Keep your eyes down here. You want to hang on to that stock until you see red down here. That's why you hang on. Just a little pullback. Don't let it scare you. We want to see sellers dropping the price before we decide to get out. We want to take advantage of every increase we can get. Holding the price up there at about 520. See red coming in up here, so you got to be careful. But we're back to green now. Red coming in, they're profit taking. This is where you want to probably take a little profit or get out completely. That's your call. We do have sellers. These top wicks we don't like to see. These are sellers driving the price back down. Tall green bar, profit taking going on. Tall red bar, excuse me. This shows weakness when you see half red and half green. Good job, Greg B. Good job, Picker. Welcome all you YouTubers just now joining us. 290 of you now. And if you've never been here at 6 a.m. Central, you've missed the money. Try to be here at 5:55 a.m. Central Time. You're almost guaranteed profit at 6 o'clock. Good job, Y. I can't see your whole name, but $10 is $10, brother. That's a couple gallons of gas, right? Good job, Jimmy. TK, I know the feeling. Ours jumped 20 cents a gallon yesterday. Of course, our prices are lower here in Southeast Texas than most places. So we complain over 249, 269, 279, where some of you are paying way more than that. Couple more months, those prices will be coming down, I'm sure. All right, let's see what we have here. ELYM, we looked at this earlier this morning. Volume still low. It popped up here on the scan, but there's not enough volume. Seeing some red coming in. Don't like to see that in pre-market. I agree. Where's the big runners at? I don't think we're going to get them in this market, though. Watching DJT on another chart. It's kind of waking up. It made a run up, but then pull back down to the 34. So it may do something eventually today. Maybe it's a regular session trade. Just keep it in your personal watch list. Keep an eye on it for the market open this morning. There may be an opportunity to make a few dollars if it runs. YouTubers, if you like what you see, make YouTube buy my coffee in the morning. Please hit the like button for me. Comment on the video. You know the procedure. Everybody begs you to do it. I'm not going to beg you, but I need coffee. Just kidding. I got plenty of coffee. Just hit the like button for me, please. It really does help. No volume on that one. No volume on that one. EBS. Volume is moving, but not like I like it. We're probably stuck right up here at this level. Slight move up. Need the volume to pick up a lot more. Don't get trapped in here. You may not can get out. So this indicator is looking at the volume only in this one candle. So that should tell you a lot. There's not hardly anybody here. Well, we didn't have a great morning this morning, but we were profitable. Even though nothing's hardly moving, we are continuing to find them each and every morning. Then when the bell rings, it gets real volatile. The market goes flat. It goes into bot trading after about 9:30, and we call it quits. Some of you hang around to try to find a few more dollars all day long. I don't do that. I'll just wait on the next pre-market and add to my account. SEEL pushing up a cheap penny stock. The volume is kicking good. If you're into penny stocks, this may be your play. Watch these dominator bars. They need to keep coming in green. And each one of these bars is also one candle. So we're watching the buyers and sellers within that candle. Red dominator bar, not a strong run here. Relaxed. I keep putting a date on it and it keeps getting pushed down the road. The back end of these websites are very technical. It takes time. We haven't even run the first test yet, but we do have a lot of the back end done. If I were to guess, a month or two. I want it done just as bad as you want it done. But I'm not going to rush it. I don't want to face a bunch of issues bringing everybody in and we weren't ready. That's not the kind of work I do. Nice little push up here for a penny stock, but it's only a penny, so. Nice tall green dominator bar, but now some profit taking going on. Picker, it'll be a blessing, that's for sure. I want off the Discord so bad. I think it's the worst platform to do something on. It did give us a good start, though. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little credit. But man, the spammers are unreal. Trying to push up a little more. If it wasn't so cheap, I would buy into these things, but I've been taken too many times by penny stocks. Some of you may be experts at it. I'm not. Cheap stocks don't do me any good. I think it's because I buy too many shares. ATCH, and that same penny stock we looked at earlier, back in this area. These are all after the run up, so we're all on the back side of a trade. They may not do this again. Just people feeling that they missed out. Buyers starting to come in. Short dominator bars just barely above the yellow average volume line. We did get a pullback arrow here and here. Nope, not one there, right here. Sometimes you gotta pardon me, I'm doing all this with one eye. Thank you, Philly Will, for your kind comment. SEEL. Penny stock bouncing around from 34 to 36. CAPR already had its run up back here. We're kind of just channeling now between this area here. It'll probably bounce around between here until it decides to run again, if it ever does. All right, enjoy your coffee as we wait on the next one. And usually that's the top of the hour. Thank you, Relaxed. Relaxed, I know your feelings about Discord. I had the same feelings. I was actually playing around on YouTube and said, well, let me see if anybody comes to watch me trade. And all of a sudden there was an explosion of people. I actually didn't know that I was good enough for somebody else. I thought there were other people way better than me. And there probably is, but they're not streaming live on the internet right in front of the people to prove that they know what they're doing. I think that's where I have a slight advantage as I walk you through, and another advantage is I'm a coder for ThinkorSwim. And I write my own scripts. But Discord, I actually had to learn it after running YouTube for a while. I had a lot of people saying you should start a Discord, you should start a Discord, and I thank them for that. It's taken us upwards a lot. But I was unaware of all the spammers and the difficulties that you have. So I'm working our way out of it. I don't want to stay on YouTube because I don't want YouTube controlling my money. I mean, when you have a company that's telling you how you need to produce your videos, what you have to have in your videos to make them money, and they can cut you for terms of service anytime they want, I'm not going to build this thing with somebody else in control of the money flow. Doc, I've had websites all of my life, just about. It's just kind of like starting a blog. The more you do it, the more people find it, the more people tell people. If you just start a blog on something interesting and you start getting subscribers, just keep posting to it. It will build itself. Especially if you're good at what you do, it'll build itself even faster. Doc, the problem is it's not like it used to be. Now they want to tell you how to run your business, what you must do to get ranking. They have favoritism now. This side over that one. I don't play those games. XHG. Not in my scans. Here it is right here. If you look up here, we only had 4,000 shares traded on this big candle. They're not attacking this stock. Not yet, anyway. We don't have tall green dominator bars coming up, but it could still go. So thank you for posting it. Stone Cold, there's a lot of things we're going to do. I'm actually considering a banner on Schwab website. I have a letter to send them. I just don't want to send it until the website's launched. I'm going to try to hit Trader TV as well. I want to target my audience, not just throw it out there on the internet, hoping somebody bites. And the biggest thrill for me, it's not about the money, it's about teaching people what I know and helping people survive. There's not anybody doing that out there. They want to sell you their CDs. Here, watch this and don't do what I did because it didn't work. But my CDs are $7,000. Do it in front of them. Prove to the people that your system works, and that's what I do. Right in front of you. We all make money together. Don't get any better than that. Of course, you'll be able to join me. Why would you not? Thank you, sir, for that kind comment. All right, YouTubers, as much as I hate to let you go, I have to get over to the premium side and keep them going on that side. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see how many we ended up with this morning. 386. I thank you for joining me. Come back here again on Friday. Be here at 5:55. Come make some money with us. And as always, have a very blessed day. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Goodbye.